Parti de Gauche was created 4.5 years ago, and we really have been trying to repopularize this project of ecosocialism, which was theorized during the 70s, but was not very well known. So we have had a whole approach about ecosocialism as a new synthesis in the left around red and green issues, both social justice and environmental protection. And so we have done the first national seminar about ecosocialism in Paris last December. And since then we have produced a collective text, which is the first manifesto for ecosocialism. We are quite popular, and we are also, I must say, part of a larger alliance, political alliance, which is the Front de Gauche, Left Front, and that's 9 different political parties joining together. So this, of course, gives us more force to join forces. And I must say that the new so-called socialist government by François Hollande in France is getting less and less popular, because unfortunately they do the same kind of economical policy than did the right with Nicolas Sarkozy before. So the people who elected François Hollande for a change are really disappointed, and so more and more are interested by what we at the Left Front have to suggest as a change and a new political project. Ecosocialism is really a project that tries to learn lessons from the past, from both socialism and ecology, because socialism has made mistakes in the past and also has really failed to take into account environmental constraints and climate change and all ecological issues. And on the other side, environmental movements have not always had a very strong economic analysis of the system, and also were not very strongly engaged in social struggles. So we try to take the best out of these different left traditions to build a new synthesis, which would be some kind of anti-capitalist ecology or anti-productivist socialism, I would say. So it's really red and green at the same level of emergency, and systematically taking into account both social justice and environmental issues in all our propositions and in our program. Well, we think that there is an urgent need for this demonstration that politics can be something else than what citizens see nowadays, because we can see in France, but also in many other countries, that more and more people do not go to vote anymore. Abstention rates are increasing, and for more and more people, they don't see anymore the difference between left and right. They don't think that politicians can change their life a better way. So we think that it really urges that politics brings something new and brings hope and a better way of life, what our comrades in South America call buen vivir, good life. And that's all ecosocialism is about. So we really have this new project, but also all our elected members and all our activists in the Parti de Gauche, they don't wait for citizens' revolution to happen before acting. They act here and now in concrete alternatives and many field actions with small communities, with the farmers, with the people where they live and where they act. The green rule is something we invented during the last presidential campaign with our candidate Jean-Luc Mélenchon. And it was our response to the golden rule of the austerity policies all around the European Union, meaning that the necessity nowadays is not austerity that cuts off public investments and very important public services such as energy, railways, healthcare, education, that are both on the social and environmental dimensions really essential for us. And instead, we wanted to place the green rule in our French constitution, meaning that we shall not take from the nature more than what the biosphere is able to renew for next year and next generations. So for us it's another kind of political compass instead of the golden rule and instead of the GDP, which is not an indicator for well-being. First, a formal international network already existing, which is the party of the European left, with our counterparts and friends in many countries. And since we have produced this first manifesto for the ecosocialism, we have been traveling a lot in more than a dozen countries to present it in Europe and Northern Africa, in Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, Spain, in Portugal, in the UK, in Italy, many countries. And everywhere we met quite an enthusiastic response to that. So we are having the manifesto translated into 10 different languages. And very active in trying to establish some kind of internationalist, ecosocialist network all around the world. There are already existing networks in Quebec, for example. There is also a new appeal for ecosocialism in Geneva. So we also take part to these different actions, and we think the international dimension of it is really important, because even though the political situations are very different from a country to another, this social and environmental concern is present everywhere, as well as the austerity policies.
So you feel it could be the global answer to the global crisis?
Yeah, it can really be a kind of cement for international radical left, to find a new path towards human progress.